The Pettit, Hawk, Rand, and Chapman families would really like to thank the jury for their very difficult decision on this case. We believe that justice has been served. We are satisfied that the defendant has been judged to be the murderer, the rapist, and criminal that he is. And now he's been condemned to the ultimate penalty. We think society will be a little bit safer with he and his co-defendant locked up and facing the death penalty. We certainly have been criticized over the years that this is vengeance and bloodlust, but this is really about justice. And there was a number of people, if you sat through all of the voir dire, there was a number of people on that jury who really weren't really sure where they stood in the death penalty, but after they looked at the facts of the case, they could only see their way to find one appropriate punishment that would serve justice. We'd really like to thank Mike Dearington and Gary Nicholson, the prosecuting attorney, district attorney, and senior district attorney. Beata Boggy, who is our victim's advocate over the past since, well, we've been with him since August of 2007. Bob Sage, the liaison with the state police, and Jessica Nacera, who did all the behind-the-scenes things to get all the graphics and things, all the evidence presented in an appropriate fashion. We thank them because we know this has been a tedious and long process for them. We'd also just like to thank the public in general. We've had support from people in Connecticut and the East Coast and really from all over the world. We want to go forward with the Pettit Family Foundation and try to continue to create good out of evil and have the memories of Jennifer and Haley and Michaela be positive. Try to fulfill our tripartite mission statement to help those affected by violence, to help educate young people, especially women in the sciences, and to help those with chronic illnesses. So we're going to continue forward and try to set a good example for other people and try to get as much good out of a tragedy as we can. I don't know if my sister or my sister-in-law have anything they'd like to say.
I just want to echo what Billy said about the jury and the hard work that they put in every day coming in here, and they listened so carefully, and they came up with the right decision. We know it's the right decision. Whether you believe in the death penalty or not, we do have it on the books in Connecticut, and there was no other outcome that would have been correct for this. It was the just outcome. It's not bloodlust. It's not revenge. And I'm very thankful that they were able to sit through the evidence and to see that no matter where they fell on that scale of for the death penalty or against it, from the very beginning, we thought that Mr. Komisarjevsky was a leader and that he had spotted Jennifer and had spotted Michaela, and Michaela in particular, that this was a crime of sexual predation. And I think that the jury saw that and saw through all the other things that the defense was trying to put on, which I would classify as lies, but they saw through it anyway, and we got the outcome that I think is the right outcome. And I'm just really happy about that. Thank you.
I'd just like to thank our justice system as well as the jury members. I think they all worked very hard and long hours, certainly seeing and viewing a lot of information, listening to a lot of things that they would much rather not heard or seen. I know it was a painful experience for them because they were not able to seek counseling or speak to family members or anyone about what they were seeing and hearing, and that had to have been a lot of horrific information for them. I believe that our justice system is a great one, and even without our defense attorneys, we could not have the outcome that we have. So we have to even be appreciative that there are defense attorneys that will take cases like this. Thanks to all of you for all of your support, and we have always prayed that God's will be done in this, not ours, but His. And I believe God's will has been done.